Hi, Jennifer Lee here from the Brighton Savoy Hotel. I've been trying to put something together all afternoon, and quite frankly, it's been exhausting and really, really difficult. I do not know how people do this for a living, because it's just yeah, it's just not something that comes naturally to me. But okay, here goes. We've obviously all heard today that the lockdown's going to be extended for another 7 days, and that realistically not going to be the end of it. Even if we do come out at that point, which I think is going to be highly unlikely, we'll be in for another round of restrictions. And one thing that I don't think is appreciated in the wider community, and certainly not by politicians and public servants, is that this isn't lockdown 5.0 for us. It's actually a continuation of lockdown 4.0, because we never recovered from the first one. Businesses like ours sell time, space, and experience, and ultimately are venues for celebration, which requires often a lot of planning. We can't bounce back straight away. It takes us a long time to get going again, and with every lockdown, we're noticing it takes, a good, 8 to 12 weeks till we can even come close to where there is some sort of viable trading conditions. The last 18 months, we have been closed for 304 days, and we've been restricted in training for 236. We've had 0 days of unrestricted trading, and we are somehow supposed to keep meeting all of our obligations, keep our sanity and mental health intact, not to mention that of our team, our suppliers, and our families, and basically everyone in our world. It is becoming so incredibly surreal and overwhelming that there's not words to describe how much of a vacuum that I feel like that my brother and I are living in trying to keep our business going, in trying to keep our team motivated and stay positive and motivated in order to make sure that we can come out the other end. It, it defies logic. And we're now sitting here at the 18-month mark with no change in sight. There's no roadmap, there's no chronology, there is nothing that points to any definite uh, approach or strategy on behalf of state or federal government in order to start recognising and compensating us for the role that we play in keeping the community safe. I'm not interested in getting into the politics. I'm not here to debate the merits of lockdown and restriction. What this is about is recognising that it is our business and businesses like ours that are playing a massive role in keeping the community safe. The health and well-being of the public, of politicians, of public servants, every person in this state is being supported by our businesses being closed, our livelihoods being decimated, and essentially being thrown to the wolves with no support, no acknowledgement or consideration. And the time has come for politics to just be put aside. State and federal government have to get together in a bipartisan manner and do something in order to help us continue doing what we're doing, because we are in the front line of this in terms of the damage that it's doing to all of our businesses. So here's what we propose. We have a 7-point action plan, and we think it's pretty bloody good. A, reinstate JobKeeper until we can trade unencumbered. We want payroll tax waivers. We want land tax waivers for owner-occupier businesses. We want work cover credits. We want local council rate waivers. And we want banks to waive fees and debt incurred during COVID for businesses like ours that have been sitting there doing the hard yards in keeping everybody safe. It is a completely disproportionate penalty that we carry in what we're doing. Politicians get paid, public servants get paid. Everybody in this country gets paid for the job that they do. We are not being paid for the role that we're playing in keeping you safe and COVID free. The final thing is the business interruption insurance. Insurance companies need to stop stalling. Pressure needs to be put on them. And for those who have those policies, bloody hell, just pay them already. Stop it. We're looking after you. We're looking after the community. It's time you start to look after us. Thanks, and please share our story. Every voice counts in this.